everybody should be able to hear everything now. And...
Alright. Well, hello everyone. Today we'll be playing Mirror's Edge. And that's it. I don't know what else to
say. That's comforting.
Yeah. This is why I said
this game is about parkour.
Oh, there you go.
And yeah, you can do some cool tricks, very cool tricks. And Dave has never played it, and Kat has maybe played it like 15 years ago, and that's why they'll be commentating. So, all right. So you can still see the game, just making sure.
Yes, just please don't minimize it like Nico.
Nah. Okay. Hopefully it won't crash. Hopefully it won't soft lock. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So we're gonna skip the training part. We don't need that. So the beginning is pretty straightforward. Yeah.
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 You know what? You need the talking, Dave.
I need to talk. This is where I tell you. You know what? I agreed to commentary, but I'm gonna leave for the next hour. So see ya. Okay, no, to be real, like, I don't know anything about this game. RiYAN asked if he could submit it, or didn't ask, like, he just submitted it. So I was like, you know what, it's different, it's very different. Kat actually vouched for this game, like, she thought the movement was really cool. But I don't know anything, so this is now actually the second run in this little marathon that I don't know a single thing about what I'm talking about. X3 obviously went really good yesterday too. But at least from this one, maybe it's more reactionary. Like, you can clearly tell it's a parkour game. I don't know the lore. Why is this person running around? Maybe we can discuss that first.
This game has a story and it sucks, so whoops.
Oh. Yeah, that's literally the only thing that I read off of Wikipedia. Because at least I was like, okay, I guess...
tell us.
Yes, but like, it's like 2 minutes. So it's one of those things where, oh, we're in the future, and the future is like, yeah, this is a great city, it's a great place to live, and everybody's rich and everybody's happy. But in reality, everybody seems to be rich and happy because there's like some form of regime over the city where it's kind of like a dictatorship of sorts. So I guess government is controlling media, is controlling whatever, so it's like a very great narrative. And the person that we're controlling, I think her name is Faith or something like that. And she is part of a group of people called runners, and these runners are basically like delivery people, so to say. But they deliver things basically independently from all the government organizations that normally would do that. So that means that they can deliver private goods, they can deliver information, reserved information, like all sorts of things. So whatever happens here is that, much like every great government and regimes and stuff like that, there's like a party that is head of the government and a party that's like, no, actually we don't like that. So it's like one of those things where I guess people get murdered because they want to kind of overthrow it, but then somebody gets framed for the murder, and the real murder, we don't know who that is. So it's basically like this whole chase of people and things where you try to uncover who the actual murderer is. And apparently your sister in the game gets framed for the murder, and she happens to be part of the police or something like that. And you are trying to basically save her from being framed and at the same time being convicted of crimes that she really never committed. So basically at the very end, to get to the chase, you managed to save your sister, and somebody that was, I don't know, like trying to get a deal with the current government. It was the actual murder, so they kind of assassinated somebody for the purpose of, well, they promised me this thing and that thing, so I'm just going to do this thing for them. So at the end of the game, basically, you lose tracks of both your character and your sister. So we don't really know how the game really ends, but like it ends that basically you manage to, at the very least, get to your sister and save her, and that's it. But like, there's a lot of people that die in between. There's a lot of things that happen in between, but it's pretty flat and nothing great. So there's that. So that's the lore for you. I assume there's a bunch of glitches and stuff that happen all throughout the run because it's an 80% run.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of all I really read off of, at the very least, both Wikipedia and speedrun.com. Actually, it's pretty cool because there's like a Wikipedia page for the speedrun, which doesn't really have a lot of content. It's more so like a sequence of chapters that you go through and basically routing, but it doesn't really explain much of anything. So information is not really there unless you want to watch like 300 tutorials that they released throughout the years, which I didn't have time to do. So there's that, pretty much.
Well, look at you doing your homework. That was very thorough.
Yeah, for literally the last 30 minutes because
well,
I
it was
forgot.
still a very good, thorough 30 minutes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kat.
Yep.
Yes. So we don't sound. Well, I don't. Well, sorry. You don't sound like you're an idiot. I still sound like I'm an idiot. So Nico has a question. Is this the out of bounds run?
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure why sometimes this happens. I just gotta wait for the save thing to happen. There we go. Yeah, we'll go out of bounds. I don't think I'm gonna attempt some of these out of bounds because they're really hard. But we'll see.
Okay. I have a legitimate question too.
There's one here actually. Yeah,
Sure.
Go ahead, Dave.
When did you? I've known you for like what, 4 years or something now. I'm not sure. When did this happen? I've never seen you stream Mirror's Edge or talk about Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, I think I started running this back in 2014.
Oh wow, that's a long ass time.
Yeah, but I mean, I never recorded anything, so it was just for fun, basically. Especially since at the time I didn't have a very good computer. But I mean, I never talk about this because, you know, you run retro games and this ain't. I mean, I guess it is now. 2008 was ages ago.
Right.
But, you know, it's not really the kind of games people that I know would want to play, so.
Yeah, no, as soon as
So I never talk about it.
Well, as soon as this game can like walk into an alcohol store and legally purchase beer, then it's become retro. That's how we
got
can
it.
quantify it.
Oops. Alright, so that was chapter 1.
So how many chapters are there?
9, I think,
9.
plus the prologue.
Oh, right.
There
So,
was a rat. I saw the rat.
I'm gonna attempt a pretty hard out of bounds thing here. We'll see if I can get it. It's very precise. Alright.
So precise in what way? Like frames?
There
or
are like 4 kick glitches, which is a kick glitch. It's when you walk on the wall and you like a kick off of it, and it allows you to do like a double jump. I'll show you. I mean, you've seen it already. I just haven't explained what it is. Whoops. No, that's not it. Let's try again. Oh, fuck it.
That's really
There you go. Yeah,
very trippy.
I was only gonna try it once because I haven't done this a long time.
Okay, well I have obviously a follow-up question because you just died, but if you fail out of bounds, I'm assuming that's like a death. You die.
Yeah, I mean, there's no ground, so you'll just fall endlessly.
It's a pretty high risk, high reward then.
Yeah. Oops.
Honestly, like, I can see the appeal of this one for sure. I guess it depends, like, what the movement is, but, like, I visually don't mind this at all. It's actually weird, too. Like, I think they did a really good job with the camera. Because, like, having such jerky movement as this girl is running around, like, I think is not necessarily the best way to do things, but at the same time, the way that they've done it, I don't feel like I'm getting motion sickness or, like, anything weird. Like, it's actually very, like, perspective, I guess. And, like, if you're apparently running across a bunch of roofs and jumping and stuff like that, I think it's got a good perspective.
Come on. If you focus on the crosshair, you shouldn't get... What the hell?
We'll see.
There we go.
Now I'm starting to feel ill. Is your scale descent?
Oh, whoops. Alright, there we go. What was the estimate on this? I forgot.
Cat.
1 hour.
Okay. Did you lie to us, Ryan? It's like gonna take 8? Should I start alerting the other people?
I think I'll be alright. Alright, there we go.
So when was the last time you actually ran this?
2 years ago, I guess.
It's not too bad. Do you, I mean, like, you obviously posted on SRC, but, like, what are you compared to how many runs there are?
I'm not... I don't remember. But the world record is like 25 minutes-ish. And I've got a 39 minutes run, so it's not good.
Okay, I guess I have one other extremely generic question that I can think of too. Because that's actually something that comes up a lot in my chat, where a lot of people actually just specifically ask me, like, hey Dave, it's like you primarily run 2D stuff, like what happens if you do 3D one day? Do you find the movement in a 3D game harder to learn, or something more 2D like Batman?
Wait, can you repeat the question? Because the stall was very loud.
Damn you, game sound ambience. But yes, I can. I was literally saying, is 2D harder for you to speedrun, or 3D? Because Too Long Didn't Read, that's something that comes up in my chat a lot, where people are like...
3D.
It is?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So something like this is infinitely harder than Batman.
For sure.
And
I'm
why
not
would
smart
that be?
enough to run this. It's just too many buttons, you know.
Oh, okay. That's such a Dexter answer. I remember talking to Dexter about Mega Man X, and he's like, oh man, I always ran that. Or sorry, I always wanted to run that. And I literally said, why didn't you? And he's like, there's too many buttons. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah, he's not wrong though.
it does increase the complexity for sure, but to me, I guess that didn't really mind, like, extra buttons. It's more so the dimensions, I think, that would mess me up. Being able to, like, swivel, you know, like 180 or like 360 or whatever the case is, doesn't mean that a trick works anymore from a specific angle, like obviously in the 2D game. Alright, we have 2 other random questions. You can answer both, Kat. It says, oh no, did another commentator die for David to take commentary? And then the other one is it really a Dave and Kat production if we're on schedule?
I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the answer is yes or no to either of those questions. Because really, did we even try to find anybody for commentary for this one? Because like I feel like we just gave up from the very get go.
I think it was almost an immediate failure for this one in commentary.
Yeah, it's like not exactly familiar with the Mirror's Edge community, so I'm not exactly sure who would help us, but...
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody, unless Ryan looked, I don't think anybody really looked, and I definitely don't know any Mirror's Edge.
I didn't even look.
Okay, there you go.
So, nobody did, so
we don't know. Maybe somebody did, but if they did die, we didn't know them. That's the thing.
I'm not gonna try this. Nah, I don't know anyone who could have commentated for this game, so
Yeah, I feel my reach in like PC kind of games is like non-existent for the most part. And if I know somebody that ran like a PC game, it was like a one-off thing. Like
I mean, you
Doom.
played like Beard Blade, right? That's a PC game.
Yeah, but the Beard Blade community is like 2 people.
Oops.
So, well,
It's at least 4.
yeah. Well,
you know?
well, no, because there's actually a weird divide there, because the people that ran it before, actually ran it before Birdman and I did like that awful money route, and then we introduced the role. And after we did the money thing,
Sorry, the what?
the role, like the role wasn't part of the run forever.
Ah, sorry, the roll. Okay.
And after we forced the role into that, there's like 3 people that never ran it again. They're like, no, hell with this. So
Really?
yeah, if you look at the trail end of the SRC board, like there was 2 people that were learning it, and then they decided not to learn it because of the role. And I think 2 people that were on there was like, no, I'm not running it because of the role. So I think our actual community is like 4. It was divided by strats.
This has not gone well.
Where does death
It's okay,
send
we
you
had time.
back?
Here,
Just in general, like are the checkpoints fairly generous in this game? Or?
I'd say so, but sometimes, especially when you're doing like out of bounds stuff, if you miss it, you can lose like a minute or 2. Alright, just gotta. Alright, that's done. I have nothing to say.
It's an elevator.
Yeah, there you go.
It's an elevator door. And it's blue.
So here's the
Yes.
kick glitch. Just, just making sure. You know what kick glitch is? It's this thing. Alright. Because I realized I haven't explained much, so. And I can't really let Dave explain anything because he doesn't know anything about it.
I just see this girl kicking around, man. She's kicking around. That's all I can say. But Cave, welcome on in. Disintegration, also welcome. This is Mirror's Edge. You might expect very low things from the commentary crew right now, okay?
Or nothing at all, really.
Yeah.
Because
We're not super familiar with this game, but
There's an out of bounds thing here. Probably shouldn't go for it though,
so what is the
I will
purpose?
lose it.
What is the purpose? Well, come on, that was a stupid question. Disregard that. I was gonna say, what is the purpose of going out of bounds? You're just gonna say to go faster, right?
Yeah, you
There you go.
skip a chunk of the
Yes.
swing.
Dude, I don't know why I even wanted to ask that. Like, that's like 100%. Only reason speedrunners do that kind of stuff, right? Like, of course.
Yeah.
Great conversation. Oh, man. But yeah.
I'm not used to talking. Yeah. I'm used to not having a mic, playing Batman,
The sweet life.
or talking crap in your chat.
The not sweet life. I don't enjoy that one as much, honestly.
Whoops. Alright, let's try again. Alright.
Yeah, why do speedrunners run? Dave asking the real questions. Well, I mean, as generic commentary goes for a game that I've honestly never seen before today, I like aesthetically how this looks a lot. I think one of the ugliest things for real that you can do, in my humble opinion, and it either works like really well or it really doesn't work at all. And oh my god, that was loud. That's loud. Okay. In my humble opinion, if you have like an urban landscape.
I'll get louder.
Oh, great.
Towards the end of the game.
Okay, well, if you have like an urban landscape in a video game, either that looks really, really, really good, or like, what was the one that just came out? Like, too cyberpunkish. Cyber whatever that came out. And I think it looks pretty rough. But like urban landscapes, you think, like, you base it off a random city, or like, whatever. They generally look really ugly, I think. But this one looks really good, I think, anyway. Especially because, as you said, like 16 years old now or something. So to imagine this is 16 years old and it still looks like this is pretty good, I think, to me. Yeah, sorry, Cyberpunk 2077. Dick editing simulator. Yes.
Oops. It's not what I wanted.
Oh, Ascension. What is happening?
Oh, there you go. Fixed.
Accidental ascension, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that in pretty much every elevator, but it's just not useful here. Gonna go out of bounds. There you go. It's not too hard to get out of bounds in this game.
So maybe answer the generic question, what made you want to run this one?
I saw this back in like 2013, and I don't know, the movements looked really cool. I was still a kid back then, and I was trying to do the same movements in real life. I almost broke my back.
Oof.
There you go, guys. The realization video game parkour is different from real life parkour.
Alright. I don't know, it's fun, I guess. There's no other game quite like it. So
There was one that came out recently, but it's not still the same. And it was about like endless running, but like you're always ascending. And it was very almost like borderline viral.
what's it called?
I don't know, but you were like constantly ascending and having to jump and do like the parkour.
Oh yeah, I've seen it on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was like that weird like 2-week
Whoops.
period where like everybody was running this thing and then everybody dropped it afterwards. But I forget. Yeah, Only Up. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, but it doesn't have like wall running and stuff, so it's
No.
not as cool.
Yeah, the wall kicks it doesn't. I'm pretty sure.
Let's try that again.
It doesn't have elevators either, so also loses some points.
Damn it. I forgot to do the old strat here. It's not gonna work.
So how long did this take you to learn this?
I'm not sure because I've been technically learning this for like 9 years, and I missed the trigger. All right, let's try again. Yeah, I've been playing this on and off for like 9 years, so. Maybe I should just cheat at this point. Alright, let's try again. I don't remember which angle I'm supposed to take. Alright, there we go.
So what happened there?
I hit a trigger and I loaded it in the next part of the stage. There we go.
See, this is the only reason that I wouldn't necessarily say like I don't like 3D games, because I like 3D games. But for whatever reason, like things like OG Doom, I don't know why. Like maybe because you don't spawn as many sprites on screen or something, but you're always like running into the wall, and you're like facing the wall, and it's always faster than just having stuff on screen. And that is like one mechanic that drives me insane. Like when you take away kind of like my field of vision.
Doom, I've never played Doom, so I'm not sure how that game works.
I mean, just look up the Doom speedrun afterwards, and it's like crazy because you start off the level, you know, you're looking around everywhere, and then all of a sudden you like look into a corner and you never look up. It's like.
I think I might have seen a Carl Jobst video once.
Yeah, actually, probably. He's a Doom. Well, I don't know if he's a Doom fanatic. He at least made a video about Doom though.
Hard games. I'm not smart enough to run Doom. Barely smart enough to run this. There we go. Now we're on the top of a train. It's so cool. It's so 2008.
I don't know. It's like. Yes, it's cool. I'll give you it. It's cool, Ryan. It makes me wish I could be on top of a train right now, also being cool. You see, I said that, I didn't get the seal of approval from my girlfriend. Means this is a bad idea, and I shouldn't have ever said the thing that I said. So I take it back, I don't want to be on top of a train, okay?
Good.
I know, woo! We got the seal of approval! Let's go! That makes me think of like that monkey paw thing from Simpsons, or the frozen yogurt or whatever. Where he's like, "That's bad." It's like, "That's good."
There we go. Alright, this chap's done. Let's go out of bounds. Whoops. That was terrible. Let's try again. Whoops.
The most anticlimactic vigilante in the world jumps off the building and dies, and her journey is over. It's like, don't worry, guys, I'll get the supplies. It's like, well, the supplies are never coming now.
Finally.
Alright, she made it.
Let's do a wall boost. There we go.
So, if you're playing this game casually, you know, for the first time, and as you said, whatever it was, like 2008 when it came out, and you're running through these levels, is there kind of like a linear, like path A to path B that you're going towards, or do you just have to run around? Like how do you even navigate this casually and know where to go? That's maybe the better question.
There are no arrows, but the thing... maybe I can show you actually. Things will turn red, basically, and you have to go towards... to those red objects.
Okay,
That's how you know how to navigate.
Alright, I was legitimately wondering, like, how do you even know, like, more so from a casual perspective, like, how you do anything, like, but I see.
Yeah, this was supposed to be open world, but it was too ambitious. Too ambitious for 2008. Right, give me a sec.
Okay, well, look at this wall. It's
Sorry.
it's okay. It was a pretty sweet wall.
So what's the timer?
We are at 29:10.
Oops. 29:10. Oh boy. If I can do this. This is... oh, whatever, you know what? What am I doing? I don't even know how to play this game anymore. There you go. The normal way of doing it. This is not fun. Don't die.
Apparently, Crimson Renji says Mirror's Edge is a very underrated game in his opinion, so you at least have a fan.
You mean the speedrun or like the game itself? Casually, because casually, the story is just terrible.
Well,
This game's
Crimson
plot-
Renji might not be your fan anymore. He's just... It's like, yeah, Crimson's like, I like it. Ryan's like, it's shit. It's all shit.
No, it's good, but the story is shit. Yeah, sorry. I'm not the only one who says it, by the way. Everyone says that.
Everyone.
So-
Everyone. That's the internet.
If you think this game has a good story, then you're the weird one.
Okay. I'm gonna start quoting that in like everything. If you think this game has a good story, you're the weird one. Just start pasting that, like, people, like, when they post on Twitter, it's like, hey, I'm going through Chrono Trigger the first time. Or, like, yo, I'm playing Dragon Quest today. Like, just, like, reply with it everywhere.
Great.
We'll start all kinds of internet fights.
This game looks beautiful, though. Gotta say.
It really does. Like, the fact that it, well, I wouldn't say for like 16 years old or whatever it is, like, it looks bad. But there's a lot of games of the same age that definitely don't look this good.
Mm.
So,
I mean, the graphics, I mean, the textures are like low quality for today's standards, but the colors, it's very colorful. Yeah.
no, I would agree. They did a really good job on that. Apparently, #1 follower, literally, D Birdman, says parkour! And I have known Birdman as long as my Twitch account has existed. I have never heard him mention parkour before today. So,
Oh yeah.
I don't know where this love of parkour comes from, but apparently I did not know this about Birdman, that he is a parkour expert.
Whoops. Alright. There's a frame perfect thing here. Alright, didn't get it. Probably gonna lose 5 minutes on just here. On just this dumb section. Bear with me. Nope. Fuck it. I'm out. No one's saying a word. So awkward. Dave, help.
Hey man, I talked for like 33 minutes. Cat, you help. I wanted to go on a train and I got shot down, okay?
There's another elevator, I guess, and we're being shot at again. Much like for the past 30 minutes.
Actually, yeah, just point out every single gunshot, we'll be fine.
Yeah, there will be constant talking actually, because it's always happening.
I keep hearing them happening, so
Yeah.
clearly there's a lot of people with guns in this city and they're shooting. See, it's funny. We have like something extremely local here, and I promise you, like a majority of people that just saw like that giant yellow wall would have never even thought about it. But we literally have a building here, and it's nicknamed the Butter Dome because it has like this yellow everything actually about it. So
Must be ugly.
it's pretty ugly. But if you Google Butter Dome, you'll literally see like the exact same yellow textured wall. Like I'm pretty sure that this game took it from there. But I've never seen like yellow wall before anywhere else. We didn't have blue walls though.
Yellow's the worst color. What's your favorite color, Dave?
Piss urine. That's why I like the yellow wall. Okay. I like green. If you know nothing about
green's
Cat,
good.
if you know nothing about Cat, what is Cat's favorite color? I'm curious. You guess it first before she tells you.
What's the color on Twitch?
Shit brown. This is where you say.
Well, it can't be brown. Brown isn't really it's not a real color. Brown is just dark orange, so I'm gonna guess orange.
Okay, wait. Chat guessed you. What's Cat's favorite color? And then she can pull you in. I guess.
Or will I?
Yeah, maybe we'll just keep it a mystery forever.
What's my favorite color, Dave?
Shit brown, I already guessed. Or or yellow urine, one of the two, I think. The wall. That's what it was right there, the yellow one. But no, if I guessed for real, I will say red.
Red's my favorite color?
Sure.
Why would you guess red?
When you
Based
say
off
it,
of what?
when you
Just
say,
because you're seeing red everywhere in the game?
just because I saw a red wall.
I think you're
doesn't
just
mean-
being conditioned. Yeah, exactly.
Like, just because I just saw a red wall doesn't mean that I guessed that, okay? There was a lot of
Okay.
thought and logical thinking that went into my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are, out of bounds again.
Just carries on the conversation like, Dave, it's over, you're cancelled.
Whoops. I messed up. Favorite color's blue, like on Twitch.
Well, that's a coincidence. What's your favorite
And-
color, Cat?
Well, not technically blue. I guess the lighter version of blue.
Yeah, well, me too.
Yeah. It's hard to call it in English. Like, I don't know my colors in English.
I think Average Rock kind of said it, like teal.
No, teal, it's like a greenish blue. It's more so
Or no,
like that.
maybe it's
you
like
mean
baby blue or something.
you mean like Azzurro?
Kind of, yes.
I know Italian, Dave. Do you?
No, not colors, that's for sure. But yeah, it's like a lighter blue that she likes.
Mm-hmm.
Sky blue, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of like that.
If there's ever like a ton of blue on overlays or anything here, you know where it comes from now.
Alright, got it. I like how we're talking about everything but the game. Like, the game's not important.
we need the Mirror's Edge community. Funny enough, my brother said that he knows this one somehow. I don't know how. We could have asked him, apparently.
See, the solution was so close.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I didn't know he knew anything about this. That doesn't sound good. What's happening?
Yeah. Alarming.
It's
Yeah,
over.
alright.
Crisis averted. There we go.
Just run away from it. It's okay.
Yeah, there you go. As quick as dangerous. Sorry, as dangerous as it was, it's over.
I was gonna tell you yesterday, since I was sick the whole week, I was having weird dreams, and I had a dream where I was playing some random ass game for your event.
That That's a nightmare.
And you were commentating, and I had never played the game before. I was just pretending.
Well, now you know how I feel right now. It's great, isn't it?
And I just gave up like 2 minutes in. And I left my stream on and I went away. Without saying a word.
Yeah, you're giving me some pretty good ideas here, Ryan. I'm telling you. I think it's time I walk away and I'm out of here. So.
Oh. Alright. NESDay, Dave. Don't worry, it's almost over. We're only halfway through the game.
So do we have like boss fights in this or anything like that?
There's one actually in the next chapter. It's a very easy boss fight though.
Does this girl at any point get weapons, or is she like always unarmed?
Yeah, you can get weapons from the what are they called? The army guys or the police officers or the policemen. That's the word I'm looking for.
The police army guys.
Yeah. Alright, so you can disarm them. And yeah, you can use their weapon, but you don't have to.
Does the optimized, like
horrible.
really optimized speedrun use any weapons, or you just continue?
Oh,
unarmed?
never.
Never. So it's not even worth
Never.
picking up then.
No. What am I doing?
That's kind of cool. Like the fastest way to do this game also inadvertently was pacifist.
Yeah, on the Xbox version, you'd get an achievement if you beat this game without using a gun. So
That kind of implies at least the developer intended someone to think of that or do it.
yeah.
So it's not, I'm assuming, incredibly horrible to skip out on having a weapon.
I'll show you what you can do.
Hey, that looks like when I swim.
Swim? You know how to swim?
I do, yes. But we're not good at it, that's for sure. Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not great at it. I'm not bad at it, though.
Whoops.
If I fell off a boat, I know what to do. Other than that, there's definitely no Olympic grace there. So why is this person getting beat and nobody else does? That was the boss fight?
Long story. Yeah, that was a boss fight.
Oh, okay. Every other
Long
person's
story.
avoided until
I'm
now.
too tired to try and explain it to you. I mean, perhaps Kat could explain. She's still here. She's not saying
Well,
much.
Yeah, who is
I can
that?
make it up, but I don't think that would be canon. So
Whoops.
probably I don't know who the person is.
Well, tell us anyway.
Well,
who
it's
you
somebody
think
that
it
needed to die apparently, so I guess it's important for the story.
was. Because of what
You know.
reason? We need to know.
Well, because
She's a traitor.
there you go.
Uh-oh. Doing scandals.
Maybe she's the one who was the actual killer of the government guy. I don't know anything.
Possibly,
so
yeah, actually.
Possibly. Because it's basically like a colleague of yours that kind of murders this guy, and you don't know, but then you figure it out. So maybe it was her. I don't know. Pigeons.
I like how that's so involuntary for you. Just like see a bird anywhere and anything. You're like, whoo!
Well, I said the same for the rat.
Yeah, I guess it's
Not
most
quite a bird.
animals.
Whoops. I'm not gonna go out of bounds here. We can do the... There you go. Normal way.
It's actually pretty clever. Like you said, obviously you need to like find all these red things to like navigate through, and I just started noticing like every door is red, like every switch thing is red. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's actually a really cool design choice too. Because aesthetically it looks kind of cool as well. Like it's not intrusive. It's not like the days of old where there's like a giant marker everywhere, but I do like the aesthetic of that and how they decided to implement that.
Oops. Come on. Gonna go out of bounds. I
Well,
can.
Hamster has high praise where he says, I love this game, this is the perfect game for speedrunning.
It is. It's awesome. Dave told me he was gonna learn this.
Yes, sounds like something that I would say.
Oh boy, this is dumb.
Oh no,
How'd I mess this
sent you
up?
back kind of far.
I never messed this up before. I'm so nervous right now. Too many cameras. Too many mics.
Can you imagine if we held an in-person event? That would be... I don't know if that would be a disaster. It'd probably be easier in some aspects, but...
Oh hell no.
Yeah, but then people would have to people with each other. Like,
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with you for
I
even
know.
thinking that?
Socialization? Like going outside? Ugh, can you imagine?
Alright, let's try and get it this time. Alright, got it. Yay.
Congratulations.
So this is the only weapon we'll be using.
Oh, it's a sniper rifle thing.
Yup.
Connors convoy, what's your status? Over.
Gonna wait for
Looking good. Route
a
is
truck. We're gonna aim for the engine. There you go.
That was a good shot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that hard to do, or is it like...
No.
No, it's just like standard FPS stuff.
Yeah. I play some Counter-Strike. So, I know how to...
Honestly, like, it's such a general statement, and it could be extremely... Well, I mean, like, it's an extremely generalized statement, but I really do think either the people that have, like, specifically crazy first-person shooter backgrounds in any kind of first-person shooter game, or people that have, like, crazy backgrounds in fighting games make some of the most competitive speedrunners, at least within, like, the 2D plane, like, when it comes to, like, NES and, like, Super Nintendo stuff.
Headphones warning.
A good thing I have
Should probably
headphones
take them
on.
off.
Really? It's
Really?
maybe that bad. It's not
Well.
too terrible, but...
It's because I've lowered the volume.
I see.
Alright. I think I'm gonna have to reload this again. Yeah. Alright, what were you saying, Dave? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's just very blanket statement. I honestly think people that are crazy good at first-person shooters make extremely good, like, retro speedrunners.
Why is that?
I think it's just the coordination required. Like, people shit on first-person shooters, just things like Fortnite, but even things, again, like Overwatch and stuff like that. Like, it just requires an insane amount of precision, especially because, like, if it's more peer-to-peer, like, if you're obviously versing with another human all the time, you can't understand reaction. Like, your reactions have to be good. Like, there's no AI to react to that's predictable, because humans are super unpredictable. But I think that just translates extremely well, especially fighting games, because the inputs per second, I think, in a fighting game on a competitive level far outweighs anything that you'll ever do in like a NES speedrun.
I can't get this. Alright, I'll try once more. One more time.
So what's happening here?
Trying to get out of bounds. I just can't do it. I don't remember how to do it, so whatever, forget it.
So we're taking the
Playing
elevator
like
as
crap.
shame.
Yeah, and this is a pretty long elevator. as well,
I
so-
see you were trapped in here for a while.
Oh well. It's alright.
Man, this is a really long elevator. You weren't kidding. This is a long ass elevator.
Yep.
Welcome, Anduin, to elevator. Hope you like elevator.
Alright.
Alright, we're free.
Gonna.
Faith, are you reading me? I'm in the security elevator tracking you on the camera. There should be a get out of the elevator ventilation system.
Alright.
It'll
That's
take you
that.
outside, but you should be able to find a way back in on the other side of the building. Might just be enough to throw them off.
So did you ever beat this cat, or you just played it?
Nope. So I don't remember the year in which I purchased this, because I just don't. It's been a while. But whatever that was, I think I was kind of starting university or something like that. So like it was two reasons. First and foremost, I had no time whatsoever. And the second reason was that back in the day, I didn't know how to put together two English words to make sense.
Ah.
So basically, I was forced to play the Italian version of this thing. And the Italian person who dubbed this thing is insane. Like, but not insane in a good way, like insane in the worst way possible. I hate the voice of this person, but I was still supposed to rely on the voice of this person to kind of understand what I was even supposed to do in this game, because it's not like I was familiar with it by any means. So I hated it, and I was like, well, this is off-putting, so I wasn't really, pushed to keep playing. So no, I basically just started the game, and I don't know, maybe I completed a chapter or two. And that was it.
What's going on?
Yeah, like, it always amazes me, like, the depth of interest sometimes when it comes to, like, Kat and the games that she likes. Because there's, like, some pretty obvious stuff where after I've met her, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And then there's stuff like this where it's like, oh, I wouldn't have guessed
This is
that.
good, Dave.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Nothing wrong with this.
No, I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. It's just like one of those things where it's like once I learned that about her, I wouldn't have guessed. Like, I feel I know her pretty well at this point after being in a relationship with her for 7 years, but apparently I don't, Ryan.
7 years, and you still haven't checked my Steam library.
Yeah, apparently not, no. Even though we have it shared.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, if it's on there, I'd somehow
It is
glossed
on
over.
there.
Yeah, I glossed over it, like, multiple times. But, yeah.
7 years. I mean, there are a lot of games out there, you know.
The
Can't.
best part is, like, Cat's Steam library is actually not insane. Like, if I'm guessing.
Well, thank you, I suppose.
Well, no, because everybody has, like, crazy backlogs of games and they never play them. Like, if I'm guessing, your entire Steam library is, like, 30 or something. Like, it's actually pretty logical.
Do you think I have money to spend on games? It's like a dumb man. So,
Well, whatever. It's still modest.
There we go. Alright. We're almost done. And I can say goodbye to this game forever.
Honestly,
This
like,
run
this
was
is...
horrible.
Well, I mean, if you haven't really played it for 2 years, then that can be expected, but...
Alright, you want to see the last cutscene? Or do you
Sure.
just want to move on?
We're not gonna pull anybody off the stage Looney Tunes style with, like, that giant cane, so it's okay.
Jack, you couldn't.
Attitudes like that. Well, that's exactly why I could.
Who's behind you?
So, that's the bad guy,
Fish.
as you can see. Because he's holding a gun to her head.
Why? We're no threat.
Story
And
checks
this
out.
is your sister. So,
The lines of communication. Shoot the messengers. Without
no, screw this. I'm too tired and too hungry. I'll go to dinner. I've had enough of Mirror's Edge. And time.
Apparently,
Yay.
54, 52.
What was the estimate? An hour?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That was not that bad, I guess.
I mean, I assume it takes way longer to beat this than an hour casually, so it's still good.
Yeah. Like 2 hours casually. Maybe. And there you have it.
So
A
we
great ending.
Saved her. Oh, they're getting it on. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, there's no music. That's a shame. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done with this game. Alright. So, yeah, that was Mirror's Edge. And, yeah. What I was gonna say. Thanks everyone for watching. And, thanks Kat for being here for the commentary, and
Sure.
thanks Dave as well. You two did a great job.
You don't have to lie to
Thank
us.
you, Ryan.
We're honest people. You don't have to lie. It's okay. We were here for you, but did our commentary, was it good? No. It's
Emotional
okay.
support.
It's
Yeah.
my fault. Sorry, it's my fault. I should have. Frankly, I shouldn't have submitted this. I don't know why I did.
It's cool. Honestly, it's a cool game. It's one of those things, though, that I think very similar in anything when it comes to speedrunning. Like, for example, like, literally just me right now in Battletoads. I had no idea what goes into Battletoads until I beat it. And I think it's, like, one of those things with this one, too, where it's like, I think if I played this game, I would have appreciated the movement more. Not
Yeah,
that
you
I
should
don't.
play it, by the way.
Yeah, and it's not that I
You
don't.
should definitely play it, and you will play it.
Uh-oh, we're
You
being
will.
threatened.
Alright. I'll get going because I'm super hungry. And,
Sure, give me 1 second and I'll switch you off here and then can do
Alright.
that. So we can go back to here, and there you go, you're free.
Thanks everyone for watching. I don't know if... Can you still hear me?
Yes, they can.
Alright. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching me play this game. And yeah, follow Dave and do be here for his partner push. He needs it. He needs it.
Yes. It's become a pledge track. What is this? It's the same thing as Batman yesterday. He's like, help Dave! Like, what? I didn't agree to this.
Anyway, yeah. Have fun everyone. Bye bye. Take care.
See you, Ryan. Well, while you're here, before we both disappear, you want to say anything?
Sorry?
I said, while we're here, before we both disappear, do you want to say anything?
I understood before the Pope disappears. I was like, no, man, like, I don't think it's gonna happen.
For legal reasons, I didn't threaten
Yeah.
the Pope, and I didn't say that.
Okay, yes. No, what did I have to say?
I don't know, but I mean, it's pretty rare that being the event organizers and stuff were actually here, the same place and same time. So if you want,
Well, then you do the talk and I do the yeah,
nothing, man. I was asking you.
But you, I don't know what you want. Like, I don't know. I never asked for talking here. Like, I don't know. You go ahead if you have something to say, and then I can agree or disagree, I guess.
I don't have anything to say. Shut up.
What do you want from me? I don't know. Do I look or sound like the talker? Like, I don't think so.
Is anybody happy to talk to me? How does this keep happening?
It's not about you. No, don't make it about you when it's not about you. It's okay. It's fine.
Well then, I guess I gotta set up the other guy. My brother probably isn't happy to talk to me either.
Probably. Yeah.
What the hell is this shit? Oh man. I call him the other guy, that's probably why he doesn't like
guy.
me. I guess his proper title is brother, I suppose, you know? What a disaster.